Hey everyone, welcome back. There's a fascinating paradox happening in today's economy. Taxes are seen as an inevitable obligation for every citizen. But for the wealthiest people and families, taxes become something they can actually design. Have you ever wondered why a high-earning office worker can lose 30 to 50% of their income to taxes, while many billionaires and ultra-wealthy families pay a much smaller percentage, sometimes optimizing it legally to the absolute minimum? The difference isn't about who follows the law better. It's about the mindset and the financial blueprint each person is operating with. Most of us play the money game just to not lose, while truly wealthy people design the game to win big by mastering the rules of taxes. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 levels of tax optimization in your life, from the passive employee mindset all the way up to the level of multi-generational wealthy families. Understanding these 4 levels is the key to breaking free from old thinking and building real financial freedom. Stick with me until the end. Level 1. Active income, the trap of fake stability. This is the level where the vast majority of people stay stuck for their entire lives. Income here comes mostly from wages and salaries, basically trading your time and labor for money. This is the most heavily and directly taxed type of income because there are almost no mechanisms to deduct expenses before taxes are calculated. In the US in 2026, the federal income tax has 7 progressive brackets, with the top rate reaching 37% for income over approximately $640.600 for single filers. The more you earn from your salary, the easier it is to jump into higher tax brackets, and the government takes its cut before you even see the money. The biggest mistake is thinking, higher salary equals rich. In reality, the more you make from a paycheck, the harder it becomes to build real seed capital. Smart optimization example in the US. You can pay yourself first by contributing the maximum to your 401k. The limit is $24.500 per year in 2026. Plus an extra $8 catch-up contribution if you're over 50. This money is deducted before taxes, lowering your taxable income immediately. Another powerful tool is the HSA, Health Savings Account, which offers a triple tax advantage: tax-free contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. The way out of level 1. Shift from a victim mindset to proactively using these legal tax advantage tools. Level 2. Business owner mindset, deducting expenses and optimizing operations. The real shift begins when you stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a business owner. You operate through a legal business entity such as an LLC or S Corp. The simple rule is, business earns money, spends legitimately on value-creating expenses, and you only pay taxes on what's left as profit. Powerful US optimization example. Owners of pass-through entities like S-Corp or LLCs can deduct up to 20% of their qualified business income through the QBI deduction. You can turn many personal expenses into legitimate business expenses, things like vehicle use for business, phone, internet, home office, marketing, and education. You can even take 100% bonus depreciation on new equipment or use Section 179 to immediately deduct up to $2.560.000 in qualifying fixed assets in 2026. The result? The tax system becomes your ally that supports growth instead of a burden. This is when you start controlling your cash flow and minimizing taxes in a transparent, legal way. Level 3. Systematic investor, the power of compound interest and capital income. At this level, the focus completely shifts from working for money to making money work for you. You prioritize income from dividends, long-term capital gains, and cash flow from rental properties. Smart US optimization example. Long-term capital gains tax rates are only 0%, 15%, or 20% depending on your income, much lower than ordinary income tax rates of up to 37%. If your taxable income is under $98,900 as married filing jointly, you can even pay 0% on long-term capital gains. You harness the power of compound interest by holding assets long-term for tax deferral, or by using Roth IRA and Roth 401k accounts so your growth is completely tax-free in the future. Strategies like tax loss harvesting also work extremely well. People at level 3 don't chase monthly cash to spend. Instead, they focus on owning scarce assets such as growth stocks and real estate. Asset appreciation often isn't taxed until you sell, creating a massive snowball effect. Level 4. Multi-generational wealth family, designing legacy and lifetime protection structures. This is the pinnacle, where money becomes a tool for building a legacy that lasts across generations. Assets are carefully protected inside advanced structures like irrevocable trusts, family trusts, intentionally defective grantor trusts, or charitable vehicles. Powerful U.S. optimization example in 2026. With the estate tax exemption at $15 million per person, about $30 million for a married couple, you can move assets out of your taxable estate using annual gift tax exclusions or sophisticated tools like spousal lifetime access trusts and grantor retained annuity trusts. The core principle is, own nothing. Control everything, separating legal ownership from beneficial enjoyment to protect the legacy from estate taxes that can reach 40% and other risks. At this level, paying taxes is no longer a burden. It becomes part of a strategy for social responsibility and long-term reputation building. My friends, taxes are really just one type of operating cost on the journey to true financial freedom. The level you're living at doesn't depend on how much money you make right now. It depends on whether you have the courage to upgrade your mindset and your financial operating system. Real, sustainable wealth doesn't come from loopholes or tricks. It comes from deep understanding of value creation and the discipline to execute a long-term financial blueprint. Ask yourself honestly today, am I working every day to make someone else's system richer? Or am I designing a path to take full control of my own financial destiny? True wealth lies in the quiet power of systems and assets that keep growing thanks to knowledge. Don't let a lifetime of effort be eroded by lack of knowledge. Start today. Maximize your 401k. Shift to a business owner mindset. Build your investment portfolio. And eventually create your legacy plan. If this video brought you value, please like, share, and subscribe to help spread this wisdom. Drop a comment below. Which level are you currently at? And which level do you want to upgrade to first? I read every comment and will reply to as many as possible. Wishing you clarity, discipline, and the journey toward both financial freedom and inner freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.